I'm from Central Florida, Orlando, but my family is from Puerto Rico. The AuDADcity is inspired loosely by my own life. I wasn't raised by my father. This is a thought that came into my life. I was like, oh, this is pretty damn scary. So let me write this up. Let me see, what comes out of it just by exploring that. I think that's what I do as a comedian. We take our pain and we make it humorous. So I make this dark topic, and this is basically a glimpse into that person's life. This is the zoom in, this is that moment. What decision do we make? This is very crucial. Do you just leave the hospital and say, man, forget that guy? Or do you face your fear and try to work it out?
I was born in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, and I grew up in the Bronx, New York, and now I'm in LA. This monologue, at first glance, you read it and you think it's really funny. And then the more you read it, you realize it's actually not funny, it's really sad. That's what drew me to it, because it's this whole struggle of acting like everything's fine. And that's what I do 24/7. I make jokes and I laugh all the time to seem like everything's fine when it probably isn't. But I think that's such normal human behavior because we're socially conditioned to act a certain way in public. And I think that monologue explores this so well, especially because, what this character wants to do is just scream and be upset and be mad and cry, but you can't do that because you're in public and you're a decent, civilized person. You all got some nerve. Ma'am, please, no offense. I know you're a nurse here, but I don't want to talk. To you or that guy who claims today that he's my father. When the hospital called and said, Mr. Lopez Garcia Rodriguez wanted to talk, I knew something was up. I was doing just fine. Just fine. Ignoring my childhood problems, pretending that he never existed, and now this. Freaking audacity. I don't hear from him since I was 3. And now I have to decide his fate once he becomes a complete vegetable? God has a sense of humor, man. When I was 11, my mother was working 2 jobs while I was alone at home. I prayed that I could have had someone to play with. Wishing that my father would just show up one time for a birthday, graduation, or should just show up. Is this universe sick or what? I have to decide. Want to pull the plug? He must literally have no one else, huh? He's basically lived his life for others. To simply die alone. You said he's gonna be brain dead? Well, let me use whatever time I have left. I'll regret it if I don't. I'm sorry for yelling at you. After this, I'm definitely gonna need a therapist.